Good evening, everyone. Alright. I have no idea how much longer I have left in this game. Like, I know it goes up to Chapter 6, but I don't know how many battles we have left. And considering how strong my guys are getting, I don't think I have that much... I think I probably have about... maybe 4 battles this chapter. And then it's endgame. If only I could go back and get my other mithril weapons. Oh, let's go. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Duke Palace should be just above us. The owl seems to have just gone up the tower. If we hurry, we can still save Duke Palace. You got here a lot quicker than I expected, Major. Oh god, I gotta go around this tower. Goody. I was going to have a leisurely talk with Palaces before I destroyed you, but I guess my plans have changed. I was beginning to like you, Major, so it saddens me to end your life. Perhaps I'll keep your soul in a jar. Really taking a shine at me. We managed to catch up to High Priest Fia. In Conrad's memory, we must protect Duke Palaces. Now we shall avenge our father, Lord Major. Yeah, I highly doubt I get to fight him. Here and now. Thieves! I'm sorry? Ah, there's a cave right there. Okay, dude, that is an army. That is a huge army. Holy shit. Alright. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to you in time. Ooh, we got new birds. We got harpies. Alright, anything over here? Okay, nothing worth mentioning just yet. The question is, why would I even bother going around this way? Like, I could just funnel my guys to the stairs and then just work my way up. Another harpy, another wyvern. And then we'd be there. Alright. But we gotta hurry up and get our troops over there. You're a wizard, you don't have the spell. Khan, you have the spell. Here we go.
Lord, give me your power.
All right. We're not getting anywhere with these stairs. Too bad I won't be able to catch up to those thieves before they enter. It would be nice to get some damage done to them first.
Celestial
Go, just to make us react a little bit faster. Because I highly doubt we're going to get attacked right here, but in like 3 turns we might. Ratchet, I need you to be a little faster. Okay. That's it? Okay. Minus the 2 thieves, yeah, that's not going to be much of an issue. Although, I need to get my guys in there ASAP.
Lord, give me your power.
Yeah, we're just fighting for space over here. Oh, harpies. Yay. Immune can't do much. Don't want him to take a full-on hit by the skeletons, so... Next turn I could throw Cyblin. Ooh, beautiful! She just gained more attack. Yes. Okay. Not gonna do much to her. Oh! Even better. Good job, Cybele. One more turn for most of my guys. Wyvern's getting close. Damn. I was hoping Ratchet would be able to get at least a little bit further. I really do need to see where the doors are. If I could try to, you know, block them while they're looting. That would be nice. Damn it. Off by just a little bit. Sorry. I need someone in there for me to actually check the map out, so... Won't worry about that too much. Alright, meanwhile, Major's just gonna have to hold off everybody. Map move. Alright. Here we go. No poison? Alright. No counter either. Yeah, you go in. I'm essentially just gonna send most of my army in, just so I have a group to charge in and take everything. Yeah. Because I'm going to need the mobility and the numbers to hopefully block the thieves from escaping. Okay. Doesn't look to be a whole lot of places that they could run off from, so... I don't know. There are some chests I've not been able to open, but the thieves have been able to. So, that's why I'm suggesting I'm going to have to wait until, that's why I'm suggesting I'm going to need the bodies to block the exits. Just so I can have the thieves focus on opening the chests, but they can't leave. But I don't have enough people in there to have access to the map. So I can't take my time and look. I can only look at it from the enemy's turn. Alright. Anyways. How are you doing, Xandorf? Okay. I hope I'm able to open some of the chests, but we're gonna find out. Like, there are monsters in there that I have to kill. And I still have too many people out on the outside. I just need to bring out a few more people in there. At least a healer. And if I don't get any treasure, I don't get any treasure. It is what it is. Oh yes, I definitely recommend this game, especially if you love Shining Force. This has been really fun, so long as I've been able to play it. Okay. Goddess tier, not exactly one of the ones I would want to get. Let's see here. Looks like you might be able to get out through these, those pits. So, let's see here. Yeah, my problem was finding the right emulator, or the right version of the emulator to play this. Yeah, it looks like they might be leaving through that, or they might actually double back and hit this way. Not seeing another door that they could easily sneak away from, so... Yeah, I'm just basically going to ignore the thieves and... Oh. Well, that's a problem. Oh, and they immediately get a turn. But one thing's for certain, if you kill all the thieves, or all the thieves leave, this part of the dungeon is over. Everybody will be kicked out. So, just gotta be careful. Like, you need them to stay alive just long enough. Alright, be sure that I have the... Oh, that's the tomahawk. Never mind. I have the battle axe equipped. Yeah, I wish my family had the money to buy the Saturn for this. But no. We skipped everything to, we skipped everything. Let's hear, after we got our Sega Genesis, our next console was the PlayStation. Like, we essentially skipped everything else.
We're done.
Damn, I was hoping for it. I wasn't old enough. I was like... I was just a little kid at the time. Alright. It doesn't matter which one I blast him with. Woo! Oh, nice. She even got a new attack. Okay, you can go in there and just start boosting everybody. Irene, just need you to actually attack. Thank you. Whew. She may be cursed, but my god, can she hit. Hey, we're going there. This is more than enough for everybody out here. I mean, good luck hitting Major. Unless you're doing like a poison, you're not going to do much to that guy. I built him up like a tank. A spell will get through his defenses, but not by much. Alright. It's in that chest. Small mithril, don't really need that either. But yeah, I need to make sure Cybele stays at least somewhat ahead. Oh! By one. Ow! How dare you do that to my Steam Knight? You know what? No. You can do it this way. Just keep pushing my guys forward so the thieves don't get too far ahead. Okay. But I haven't seen anything that I particularly would want overall. What about the barrel? Hey, a healing drop. A bit more useful to me than a small mithril. Believe it or not.
Switch on!
Alright. He dropped the treasure, alright. Got the goddess stare. Man, these guys are just basically gonna wait out here. You know what? Get that Cerberus over here. Come on. Why did that pop up? Alright, there we go. Just a second. There we go. Okay. Just an annoying pop-up. Alright. That's right, you keep moving. Okay. Large mithril. I can actually make use of that. I just need to find a guy that can utilize large mithril. And this is my first playthrough of the entire Shining Force 3. So, I mean, once I'm done with Scenario 1, I'm gonna put a game in between them. But, yeah, this is my first playthrough of Shining Force 3. Scenario 1, and then... I already know a few of the fights, like in the later chapters. I was watching one of the other speedrunners, and I can't wait to get to like the final scenario where I get to utilize all three armies. All right, I want your large mithril, buddy. I did not want the small one. I wanted large. Get over here. Yeah, you stay on him. Okay, he's basically done. So I just want to see where that thief is going. Fairy powder, that's a little useful. Okay. More bloodborns appearing. That poor Hydra, he's been back there that whole time and he's not going to go anywhere. Like, he's just going to be taking one step at a time. Because by the time he catches up to anybody, the dungeon's going to be over. There we go. I'm surprised the Cerberus did that much damage to me. Oh, thank you. Yes! More attack power. I love learning the attack skills in this game. Unlike Shining the Holy Ark, you know, these attack skills, when you learn them, increase your attack power for that particular weapon. It's so nice to have some form of weapon familiarity in this game. You just have basic stuff. Make sure you're topped off. Should have thrown Grace in there to take out the Bloodborns, because she's great at fighting the undead. Alright. Okay, that thief is looking to run away. Does he have anything else on him? No. So, I could just kill him for the experience. God damn, Eldar, how are you that slow? Grab the experience while I can. But yes, I've always been looking forward to a Shining Force 4. Not the Shining Force we got on the PlayStation 2. Even though I own both of them, it's just not the same. Okay, I need to be careful with Ratchet. And he's paralyzed. Alright. Oh, what? Yeah. You go left. You have a tomahawk ability, Albright, use it. Okay. Sucks. Alright. I need you alive. Okay. He's gonna need someone else to heal him. There we go. Good job. Oh yes, Bolt 2, baby. Like, give me more Shining Force. Give me a legit, release of, of a compilation, Do something like that. Show, make a thing and engage our interest, Sega. Because I'm pretty sure, people are hungry for this. Ooh, that lizardman actually moved quite a bit. Interesting. I wish you would gain more experience than that. Like I said, with that compilation, they could do that. A Gale Lance. Ooh. I'm sorry, Thief, but looks like your time is done. Freeze. Freeze 2 isn't going to do much, but Freeze 1 will.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
Oh, Noon, your voice. Come on, special ability. Yes! Oh, man. Feels good to have Eldar. Alright, buddy. Not carrying anything usable. Gotcha. Sorry, all I can do for you is heal your Ratchet.
His blessings are upon us.
Okay. She's kind of stuck. Some of my guys are stuck back here trying to heal. Okay. Nice! Noon only took 2 damage. Oh my god, Ratchet takes more damage. Okay, don't kill him, please. Thank you. Got the Gale Lance. Of course, the guy that I would use the Gale Lance with, I don't even have in my party, so I just realized my mistake there. Oh well. If it was a halberd, it'd be a different story. Alright. He's not that far behind, but this is the party I'm using. He's like maybe 2-3 levels behind everybody. Like, I just replaced him with my wolf man there. Alright, time to aggro him next turn. Okay. I don't think... No, I did not. I didn't know where to recruit him. Wendigo wand. That is something I could probably use. Oh, let's see here. Oh, wait. Hi! South remembers, if you are from Momochi, I'll see that you never turn me in. Hi! Rogue Ninja for the Momochi clan. Many have tried to bring me in. Are you not bounty hunters? You put me on high alert. Having remained free in return, I will use my skills as a ninja to help you your cause. Alright. Ow! Albright, where's your defense? Okay, I can forgive a critical hit there, Hayward. Beautiful! Alright, yeah, you go and protect Hayward.
Switch on!
You need to learn more abilities, buddy. Come on, Ratchet. That poor Hydra. He just got left behind. Alright, yeah, you two support each other. Well, you two also support each other. Here comes the heartbeat. Okay. Unless you do a special attack, you are of no importance to my group. Fact, my only gripe is that my support is only when I'm adjacent to them. Like, if I can extend that range by just a little bit, that'd be great. And this is like one of the few times Grace didn't use a special attack. And the boss is just waiting for me to get up there. I would love for this to be the battle where I take him down, but I know that this game's not going to give me that satisfaction. Especially not for the first battle of Chapter 5. Yeah, you're moving. You're moving alright. Alright. You healed up.
His blessings are upon us.
Khan's about to just be the, Khan's just about to be just a regular attacker. Alright. Oh. Yeah. Anyways. Alright. Time to finish this off. Bye! There we go. Okay, it didn't blow up like everything else, which is a little weird, but I'll take it. And everything's crowded. 15. Yeah, I'll just stick to small Small magic. Still does a lot of damage. Irene. Yep, I guess you could help out over here. Oh! Alright! Yeah, that thing wasn't going to live. What can I say? I love my master monks. They are awesome. Alright. I can leave that to anyone. So, you defend. Okay. Alright, who could really use a level? You're level 6. You're level 7. You're level 6. Hayward, you're off. I could probably just give it to Obright. Obright kind of needs that level. I mean, yeah, Grace could use a level as well, but she could also heal everybody, so... Speaking of healing everybody... But who would I want to replace for the ninja? That's going to be a tough one. I mean, I guess if Obright isn't cutting it, I could always cut him. Alright, so... I could take the long way around. Which, this is weird, like, why would they have this whole area here? Like, yeah, I'd just go up the stairs. No reason not to go up the stairs. The fact that you have to take the stairs to go up is weird, Eldar. Wow! Nobody went. Nobody went before the Harpy. Cybele is actually really good. Yeah, you're gonna level up the next person you heal, so don't really need to do much with you. Frank, you're good. The only issue I have with Frank was his was the fact that he had the Iron Claw. He could have had like any other weapon. He would have been fine when I got him, but no, he had to have the Iron Claw. Had I known that, I would have bought the Mithril Claw when I first spotted it, just so I can, you know, utilize it. Can I get that guy, bait that guy over here? I would kind of like to have, you know. There we go. That's it, only 2 mass monks? Yeah, there's no point in going over there. No point in wasting precious resources. Although these stairs are a nightmare to climb, apparently it's killing all my movement. But yeah, this is land effect 15, that's land effect 15, but god damn. Ain't nobody getting up those stairs. Ooh, and they're booking it. See. Damn. Okay, he's only taking 1 step. No point. You tried, Ratchet. You tried. Got the wrong people going first on all this. I mean... Yes! Oh, yes, that felt good. I don't care if it drained her of almost all of her MP. That was awesome. Need to get you guys some goddess tears or something. I think the Harpy's the only real threat over here on this end. There we go. Beautiful level up by Eldar. Yeah, they're starting to step back, which is good. Meanwhile, everybody's waiting in line. Oh, now you're moving. Now you guys want a piece of me. I see. Oh yeah, that's going to help out so much. Ow. That actually hurt. And a crit! Thank you, game. Thank you. Poor Eldar, man. She got wrecked on that. And the one that can help her is kind of down here still. I have like one more healing with Khan, so... Yeah, you go over here and get ready for him. Come on, Ratchet.
Switch on!
Come on, do your rocket punch. Boost punch, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get a new technique. I mean, I got Irene there. Eldar will be fine. Get rid of that one.
Here I come!
Beautiful. He has the Wendigo wand. She has. Okay. Bronze Rod. Weapon level Rod 3 was... Where are you? You're the one that can use wands. Yeah. Yeah. So I need to get that one to noon. Yeah, I'll be fine. Yep. Alright, last healing from Yukon, and now you're just a straight up attacker.
His blessings are upon us.
Get ready for these guys. Alright, we're getting there. And you poisoned them. That's not good. There we go. Nice! Beautiful. Grace will just stay down there with these guys while they get their experience this way. Ah, he does have a ghost here. Keep that in mind. Alright. Yeah, you guys just wait here for a little bit. I'll take you forever to get back up there, but give him the Wendigo wand. Damn. Can't reach them. Okay. Alright, Reed. Then back. Hell yeah! Woo! You don't mess with Irene.
Get ready.
Or Cybele, man. Woo! Or Hayward, for that matter. But my group is really good. No questioning that. Beautiful counter. Holy shit. 43 damage counter. Not bad, not bad. That could hurt. Nope, regular attack. Pathetic. Heal you of that poison. Yep. Oh no, one more masked monk appeared.
Rocket punch.
Alright, you're back up here. Damn. It's kind of a... in a corner they can't do anything about. Yeah, before we charge up there, I definitely need to cast Resist. Oh, if ends are butts. Beautiful on that. Yeah, we'll finish you off. As you would be the real damage dealer here. Unless he somehow poisons Cybele. There we go. No, he doesn't want to do it. There, guys. Time to make our way up there.
Celestial Lord.
Move you right there. You stay. Alright, start beating the crap out of him.
You don't learn, do you?
Hell yeah. He's no Irene. Then again, who is? Like, she is awesome. When she can act. That curse ring does need to go eventually. We're ready to go, it's just I need Irene to be able to cast Resist on us, and we can charge in. Here we go! What? Damn. I hate this. Well, if that's how I'm going to be able to get, you know, at least a hit in, that poor masked monk is about to get wrecked hard. I thought someone from Flagger was coming to escort me. So it was you, Major? Finally, you show your truth. You show your face, Palsus. Okay. That's not good. If you're here, then that must mean... Oh, my. Lord Conrad, tell me, is he alright? Since the Walker headed south, heralding the awakening of Bullseye, I feared this would happen. Now your presence confirmed my predictions. Before Lord Conrad passed away, he told us to come to you, Duke Palsus, to protect you from the Bull Zone. Made a promise to Conrad that if anything should happen to him, I would mentor Major. Prayed this day would never come. Fortunately, that promise can't be kept now that I'm here. And you went through the trouble of coming all the way out here to kill me, Fial. I appreciate Bull Zone. How thoughtful of you. But, how do you know my name? Your knowledge is indeed vast. All the more reason for our little chat. I'm afraid your idea of chatting requires blind obedience or brainwashing. Either way, I'd rather not, thank you. If that's the case, join Major of the Grey, my intellectual Duke Pallas. Okay. This is gonna hurt.
Vanish.
This is gonna hurt. Woo! Thank God for resist. But this... No, it's a regular attack. I can survive that. Okay. I needed people to be in there to disperse that damage. Unfortunately, they weren't fast enough. At least with Obright right here, the damage can be dispersed a little bit. But, unfortunately, he can't attack. No, he needs to heal, Major. There we go. Much better. I am so glad that no one's attacking you. You would die in one hit from these guys. Hate to say that, but... Alright, so the best I can do with you, actually, is nothing until I get someone to restore your MP. Eldar. Okay. There we go. Major's at least back up to full. Alright. And I got enough people to mitigate a lot of the damage, so. Of course, that means Noon can't get up there. Alright. No, we gotta get rid of the healer. Healer has to go. It's gonna suck getting blasted with Wendigo again, but... but that's okay. Getting rid of the healer is going to be key. Don't need that anymore. Oh. Cybel's dead. Okay. Gotta get through this asshole. Okay, that's not gonna help. Thank God for resist. Okay. Yeah, you still can't do anything. Okay. I have you up here. Fortunately, I think Freeze 2 is going to be the best I can do in this situation. Maybe Bolt, but I'm thinking Freeze would be just a little bit better. Alright, get rid of this Harpy. I need to get new avenues of movement here. That'll work. Yeah, Cybel got a little wrecked on that hit. Okay. Okay, Irene. Get to it! Damn, I was hoping for her to actually, you know, do one of her moves. Oh well. Do that. Alright. Here we go. Alright, Hayward. Come on. Armor shot. I'll take a dazzle. Now, if he attacks, you know, he'll miss a lot, but I don't see him using an attack for a while. He has plenty of magic. The damage is going to be spread out. Will it be enough with resist? Yes! Just barely. Just barely. Whew! Okay, guys, I need you to do your special attacks, please.
Celestial Lord.
Alright, so... just so I can get more people to attack this guy. Oh, Bright, you're just gonna attack from a distance. Okay. I needed to train his tomahawk ability just a little bit more. Fact. Equipment. Use. Sorry. Equipment. Accessory use. Take the power of Elbaselm! Suck it! Now we're going to absolutely destroy him. Much better damage.
Spirits, help me.
Get the hell out of there and, heal. Beautiful, and she leveled up from it. Alright, Hayward. Let's do this.
Bullseye.
Desert Storm! Woo! Good job! Good job! Oh, that's so much experience. Carrying too much already? What would I drop? You know what? I don't need the antidote herb. Thank you. We did it! We defeated a Bullzome High Priest! I did not foresee the Major Force to be so powerful. Defeated by Major. You, Fiel, one of the 4 High Priests of Bullzome. How will you ever face Bullzome again? That laugh. Basanda! Basanda? Oh, I remember, she's the one who made Spiriel destroy the Elbasum statue. It's a terrible High Priestess. Hurry up and finish him off, Dontrez. Duke Palace, did you say finish him off? If you want to defeat the Bullzome Priest, now is the time. Bullzome is almost awakened. It won't be easy next time. It's not in my nature to kill a defeated enemy, but I trust your judgment. So be it. Quickly, Dontaris, do it now. Another priest of the Bullzome is coming to save him. Oh, so much for that. That was just my way of saying hello. I applaud you for dodging the attack. Don't let my age fool you, priest. I'm a veteran of many struggles. I like to think I've learned a trick or two. Paulus of Espina. What an interesting man. I like you. After battling Fiel, the Major Force hasn't the strength to face me. Isn't that right, little Major? Oh, I was thinking it hung again. Stop, Dontaris. That was just a warning shot. She could easily destroy us. We've no choice but to stand down. Clever boy. Paulus gets a star. If you want to keep your pitiful eyes, don't even blink. Once I pass Fiel to my men, I'll return, and playtime will begin. Wait for me, okay? Although we defeated Fiel, he escaped before we could finish him off. We ran out of luck this time. 2 Bullzome High Priests are a bit much for us to handle. I understand, Major. I'll explain those things your father was keeping secret. Come, follow me. Yeah, can you point me to another blacksmith that knows how to work mithril? I try not to repeat battles, so I'm having a hard time with all this. Isn't the view from here gorgeous, Major? Oh yes, before we talk, take a look at the view from the observation deck. Seeing everything going on below helps to clear the mind. Oh my god. Before I do any of that, I just want to... Oh, I thought that was a chest. It's not. It's a throne. Nice. Up there it is. No. See, take your time. Dark matter. Ooh. Not really needing that. Let's see here. Yeah, let's look at each of these. Start from over here. To the west you see the valley divides Spina and Barren. Looking at the beautiful landscape, it's hard to imagine Barren is now a war-torn country that's at the very center of this war. Much to discuss. Yes, I did not mean to descend the tower. Okay. On a clear day, you can see the South Continental Passage, which connects Estonia and Spina across the ocean. A little over 20 years ago, the first citizens of the Republic came here using that passage. Okay. It's nice to get a lay of the land. What's Crystal doing here? Right. Ooh. That snowy mountain visible to the north is where Bullzone Temple lies. That's where Bullzone would awaken, were that allowed to come to pass. Natural assumption would be that the sect is heading there. Yes. No, I already did that. I have to say, that's a pretty shitty spot for a throne. To the east, you should be able to see the eastern seaboard of the continent. Every time I look out that way, I wonder what lies beyond. Someday I'd like to take a ship and find out. Alright, we're done. Yes. Well then, let's discuss your concerns. During the battle, you mentioned a promise to Lord Conrad. What exactly did you mean? Lord Conrad, King Benetrim, and I had a mutual agreement. If one of us were to go down before our goal was achieved, the remaining two would resume and instruct another person to continue in place of the fallen. With Conrad's passing, that person is Major. Do the Vandals have something to do with your goal? King Benetrim always seemed to be absorbed in learning about Bullzone. Researchers in Flagger were starting Legends of the Thousand-Year Kingdom, and the excavation of ancient ruins. Is it all related to the revival of Bullzone? To prevent this continent from falling under Vandal rule, you must continue your father's work. I offer whatever help I can give to aid you in this task. So what should we do now? Attack the Bullzone sect directly and stop the revival of Bullzone. It would be nice if it were that simple, but there's much to do. What is that thing you mentioned earlier that was headed south? The Walkyrie is a flying weapon used in ancient times by the Vandals. Oh boy. As you know, this war between the Empire and the Republic began because of the treachery of Bullzone's followers. They also seem to be involved in various rebellious movements within each government. Not just the peace conference either. The Bullzone sect is also involved in our clashes with the Barisil army and General Fafford. Why in the world would the Bullzone sect do these things? Maybe to distract us. My own speculation, but dark human emotions like terror, hatred, and despair seem to feed the Vandals. Take a look at that. This gem seems to measure dark energy. Its brilliance increases as more and more warfare breaks out. Interesting. So the Bullzone sect is creating tragedy through the chaos of war in order to bring about the revival of Bullzone. In order to stop the revival of Bullzone, we must prevent this power from increasing any further. To do so, we must first put an end to all the warfare within the nation. Let us visit Lord Tristus of Mallory. He's very well respected in Spina. He can put an end to the internal quarrels. That's good thinking, Duke Palaces. Lord Tristus is the brother-in-law of Lord Major. It should be easy to ask this favor of him. That's right. Everyone, time is critical. We must leave from Mallory immediately. Alright. Watch it, not so fast. No? You gonna let me go? Game? You actually gonna let me go? Oh, you are. Interesting. Alright, good. I need to revive someone. Only Simon got absolutely wrecked. That's actually quite amazing. Alright. And it looks like I could get 2 mithril weapons as well if I'm able to get to a shop. Alright, cure. Get rid of that. There we go. Irene no longer needs the black ring to be awesome. She already is. Alright, now to go to the headquarters and check out my ninja. Alright, so. How are you? Many soldiers of the major army, but I seem to be the only ninja. To show everyone what great skill I have. Alright. Status. Probably have to go all the way down for you. Megane, ninja. Steel ninjato, he knows sleep. 33 HP, 22 MP. 55 attack, so he's on par with a lot of people. Not a whole lot of defense. I mean, he's up there with a lot of our guys, so... I'm sorry, O'Brien, I'm gonna put you to pasture. Transfer. Hey, buddy. Where are you, O'Brien? You did good for a while there, O'Brien, but it's for the good of the party. Alright. So anyway, let's see here. Spin anchor. You have a protect bracer. You know what? I can... Okay, what I need to do is go through my guys here. Albright. Remove. Yeah, let's protect bracer. Okay, Cybele. Keep your stuff. Keep yours. Keep yours. You, yeah. Move that. Okay. Alright. Confuse level 2. Master, and you're gonna like this. Alright, it's not a cursed weapon, which is really nice. Okay, I'm actually not going to give that to Irene. I'm going to give Irene a, I mean... I guess she could use more defense. Alright, and Hayward, where are you? That was Justin who had it. Protect, give that to Hagani. Can he not equip it? He gives some of these guys a, accessories. Can equip. Okay. That changes a few things. Okay, some of these guys just can't equip. Just flat out can't equip it. Alright. Well, which of my main party ain't equipped with it? With anything? Grace. You know what? There we go. Alright. Let me just sell some of my excess stuff. I don't need the dark block. It's not worth it. Weapons dealer returned. Woohoo! I'm getting a new sword rack. Hell yeah. No. I did not want to talk to you. I'll talk to you. See if we got any good deals? No. Got a talisman. Ooh, freeze level 3. Blaze level 3. Now, let's see here. What do you have? Let's see. You got the regular sword. You got the rapier, battle blade, battle spear. I'll have to. Okay, glad I kind of got rid of some of this stuff. Okay. Robin arrow, heavy boar, buster shot, battle wing, power anchor. All right. So the only thing I actually need is the battle spear. Alright. Okay, so I could sell these things. I don't need small mithril. Okay. Okay, can get rid of the power spear. I have a heavy halberd. I wonder if I can find a better halberd. If not, just get a better weapon for her. Get rid of this. Okay. Ratchet, you have your mithril weapon. Now, it's worth a lot of money. I'll keep it for now. Dark matter, don't need. Oh yeah. Get back over here. Bye. Still a heavy halberd, but the battle spear. Interesting. It's got the same attack power. I like that. That just shows you how powerful that spear is, even though I have like 3 more skills in... or 3 more skill levels in halberd versus the spear. That's a powerful spear. Alright. Be sure to go back and save so I don't do all that again. Now Irene is no longer under the curse. She still has more attack than a lot of people. Most of my army. So, that's just how awesome she is. Your moment counts. Let's head on to the Great Wall right away. Oh. Different path? No, not here. Every moment counts. Let's head to the Great... Oh! Duh! Great Wall's over here. That's where they were coming from. They were coming from the Great Wall. Duh. There we go. Much better. Quite somber. So this is the famous Great Wall. An advanced civilization built it to protect against invaders. I'd love to spend more time touring this marvel, but unfortunately there's no time for that now. Now that we have saved Duke Palaces, do you think Bullsumsec will try again? Or would they... Do you think... The cult wants the Republic destroyed. I believe their next target must be Lord Tritus of Mallory. Although it has dangers, the Great Wall will take us to Mallory. We must move quickly. The corridor is so long and narrow, it would be the ideal landscape for our enemies to lie in wait for an ambush. Yeah. And indeed they have. Do I need real new enemies? Okay, I don't need a... I actually send a force to get that one chest. Okay. This looks... Yeah, it's a masked mage. Okay, I did not mean to actually go all the way back there, game. What you got? Blaze 3? Yeah. And, of course, Tornado 4, R2. Okay. This is just going to be a log map, by the looks of it. You know what? Yeah. Just get some people in a formation. I took Irene's shackles off, so we're gonna see how good she is. I'm sorry, what? There was a large mithril right there? Okay. Thanks, game. Just handing it out to me. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do with that. Without a blacksmith, I could use it. And it's been a while since I encountered one. Thank you, though. I'll be sure to figure out another person who needs it. Huh.
Celestial
Yep. I just wish you gave more experience with that. I know they learned their lesson from Shining Force 2, but still, come on, man. Give up the experience. Come on. Just weaken them. Woo! Oh, the magic is so good in this game. Almost too good. Okay, we just want to kill one of them.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
Can't hog all the experience. Yeah, I'll leave that for the ninja if he can reach. Okay. Don't know. Yeah, you're gonna put yourself behind Khan, but... yeah. Put yourself behind, but that's fine. Go and boost these guys.
Give me your power.
Grab. Oh good, he can reach. Actually, he's got a lot more movement than I give him credit for. Jeez, he's got a hell of a lot of movement. Nice! 32 damage. And he drops the power axe. Don't need it. But hey, it's more money. It's not bad. That's for sure. Ow! Does need a lot of defense, though. Of course, he's like one of the few guys aren't supported. You know what? Does it link to an item? No. Or does it involve this guy? No? Okay. Does it involve a new recruit or a... yeah, just say it. Huge golem hides in the masonry. Okay. Oh, great. Familiar voice. Wait, that's Murasame. Fear not, he's on our side. Explain in detail, Murasame. Where's the enemy hiding? That's a big golem. Sneaky bastards. So there's the giant golem. Major, work with the Murasame and bring it down. Great. But I don't like retreating from battle and leveling up my guys. That does complicate things. Holy crap! Wasn't expecting her to do that much damage. Alright. Just in case. Yeah, who needs magic with attacks like that? Holy shit. I was expecting her to do, like, maybe 20 damage at the most. No, no, no. She went for blood. Okay. I need to get someone over there to talk to him. Alright. I want to see this. 180. Ooh, he's got a Bread of Life. 54 attack, 41 defense. Of course, he's a non-mover. But the problem is, he's probably going to be a big pain in my ass. Yeah. Yeah, just ignore the wolf. Until Hagane goes over there and takes care of it. Nice! At the very least, now I know to make sure that my guys have their best, all my guys have their best weapons regardless. So at a minimum, I'll be sure to give everybody the best items I can afford to give them. Because I do believe all of them are at least promoted, so they can have whatever weapons they want. And I can always just have them gang up on the weaker guys. So he's just attacking everything around him, is what I'm going to assume at this point. Good dodge. Damn, not even Ratchet, with his +2 movement, is getting anywhere. What is it with these stairs and just not giving me any form of mobility? Oh well. Okay. I wonder. Nope, he cannot talk to him.
Twister!
Good job, Elder. Yep, that's going to be fun. Alright. Yes, yes, stay with the group. I will find somebody who can talk to you. Not you. I hope it's I hope it's the main guy, because, you know, That would make sense. No. Not you. Alright, well. Hey, Cybele. I guess he's just... I just gotta keep him alive. But we gotta get... We gotta get far with this, so... Just keep you alive. Alright.
Celestial Lord.
Here we go. I thought it was only a one-space, staircase to this tower. But since it's two, you know, I actually have more people I could throw up there. Just to get rid of these monks. And then there's these guys behind me. They'll catch up eventually. I'll deal with that when it comes. Man, I do not know what I'm going to do with that golem up there. Alright. Frank and Eldar, I'm going to have you guys be like the first people. Okay. If it's back to, you know, like the laser eye back in Shining Force 1, you know, it'd be easy to take care of that golem. Okay. Just gotta get around them. And just tag this one.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
Oh, no. Your voice acting is terrible. Alright. So. Let's see here. Gonna have you here. Well, I'll poke you out and see what happens. You're gonna stay with Major, which is good. Okay, you're gonna go this way with these guys. Hagane, yeah, you can go and help mop up these monks. That's what I like to see. Way more defense. Like, he does a good amount of damage. I just need him to just have, you know... I just need him to have just a little bit more and everything. Yeah, it should be more than enough.
Rain thunder.
There we go. Yeah, that's 2 monks down, 2 more to go. Damn. It's okay. Really? You're going after Hagane? Ha-ha! I was gonna say, gonna go for round 2? Okay. So, he's done Tremors twice. God only knows... I'm thinking that's what's going to attack everybody around him. So let's see what he does now. Okay. Ow! Okay. So he attacked everybody on this line. That monk is fine. What are the odds that he'll do it again? Come on. Special ability? No. Of course not. course not his special ability. Why would he ever use his special abilities? Alright. I gotta get prepared for the guys coming to my way. Alright. I mean, Eldar's basically safe from all this. Considering she can fly. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're ready for them to approach. Okay, so let's see. Okay. So that was one rock fall. Beautiful, beautiful kill. Yeah, while I'm at it, might as well get more spear experience. Alright. Come at me, bro! Okay. Just want to see. Okay. Did not get the turn order I was looking for, but it is what it is. Okay, they got one more turn. Okay. Good job, Frank. Such a beast. The moment I gave him a different weapon. Alright, let's see here. Okay. So it looks like he's giving me 2 turns before he does his attack. That's good info. Of course, it might not even work that way at all. Ooh, nice weapon. It could be a tremor because he threw the rock. He threw the rock on the one square, and then there's nobody to target here, so it's just a tremor. We'll see how this goes. Okay. Good job, Eldar. Got one turn, and this is kind of like the main force that'll stay behind, and you just be prepared for them. The only real threat is the mage, so... Tremor 2. Okay. So I'm thinking I gotta get people in the cubby holes if possible. That ain't gonna happen. So what I need to do is I need to spread my guys out. Because he's just going to attack people down a line. Which is fine. Ooh, what are you gonna cast?
Disappear.
Blaze! Nice. Like I said, Eldar is going to be fine. Alright, let's get rid of this mage.
You don't learn.
Hell yeah! Okay, I was hoping for a little bit more damage there, Khan. Not gonna lie.
Come, Wendigo.
He sounds so bored. Come, Wendigo, whatever. Ow. Come on. Butterfly dance, huh? Woo! Not bad, not bad. Alright, we mopped up these guys pretty easily. Now... Okay, the way I see it... It's probably going to hit my healer again, and then it's going to hit the mage behind her. But we'll see. Alright. Gotta get rid of these mages. Oh, please, one-shot it. Yes! That's a worry off my list. Alright, who's he gonna throw it at? Hayward! Kinda hit everybody. 2 turns and then try to get out of the way. Unfortunately, there's really no way to get out of. Gotta keep pushing them forward. Thankfully, I got a good kick-ass team going forward. But if I can't jump up to the sides, that's going to cause a lot of issues. Okay, as long as just don't get grouped up in an AoE, we'll be fine. Do feel bad for Hayward here.
Bullseye.
Beautiful. Oh, he learned a new special attack. Yeah, let's just make him stronger. Alright. Tremors again. I still have those two priests I gotta get rid of. Alright. You know what? If I aggro one of them, I should be fine. If I aggro both of them, it's not good. Do you have anything to use, Mascarin? Yes, you do. It's nice to see another battle with a laser eye type enemy. It's just it could have been done just a little bit better here. Like, it's giving me 2 turns before it throws its it's giving me 2 turns to move, and then the 3rd turn's gonna throw its thing. But unfortunately, I can't get up on the ledges here to avoid it. It's kind of an issue. I almost want to do the Shining Force 1 strat, just sending Balderoy over and snipe it. Now I gotta get rid of the priest. Oh, no, Frank. I needed you to actually do something. Oh well. This is gonna hurt. Okay, the tremor doesn't do that much. I would much prefer the tremor attack over anything else at this point. Alright. Oh, damn. Off by 1. One more turn. Damn. Not gonna use a heal 3 on that. No, that's just asking to get hit. You guys stay where you are. You blow them up. Come on, use your explosion. Now. Man, that golem still takes quite a bit of damage, so. Ooh. Oh. It's alright. Okay, I see. I see how it's targeting now. Okay. Everything on the right. That means everything on the left is going to get hit next time. Gotcha. Gotcha, game. Yeah, just kill the priest. Kill the priest. It can heal. Need you to do that last turn there, Frank. Good level up, though.
Celestial Lord.
Keep everybody the hell away from the middle, is what I'm seeing. Because that is the splash zone. Everybody on the right got saved, on the left got saved.
Disappear.
Okay. Okay, that mage ain't doing anything. He's like, I ain't going out there. Alright. Is this still a spot to attack? Yes, it is. Now the question is the tremor going to hit everybody around him? Well, I'll have to ponder that after I heal Frank. Frank needs healing bad.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
No, just hang back. Actually, he needs the big heal. Yeah. Still wasn't enough to fully heal him. Alright. Here you go. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the right here and see what happens. Yeah, just stay away from everybody there. Get healed and then you charge in. That's not good. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We're getting there. Okay. He's hitting Hayward. You gonna hit other people? Okay. Eldar. Irene. Frank. Okay. Yeah, this battle's a mess.
Celestial Lord.
But hey, I do like, you know, having to plan through battles like these. Finally! You want to use your attack. Thank you. Actually, hey there. Yeah! Both of you. Get over here. Good job, Mastering.
Disappear.
And that mage is not even doing anything. That's sad. Alright. Get rid of this mage while we can.
You're late.
Go. Wait, what do you have on you? Nothing. Well, looks like you're going to be poisoned for a little while longer, Major. Wow, you need to do more damage than that, buddy.
Spirits, help me.
Alright, Irene, finish it off. Hell yeah. Murasami's warning aided us greatly. If we had walked in that trap, our force would have suffered great losses. You went searching for Bullseye, but you returned. Something must have happened. Murasami? The other day, to my eternal shame, I erred and was captured by the Bullseye sect. Okay. I tried to hold out, but their magic, they forced me to tell them all our plans. No wonder they seemed to step ahead of us. Blast that infernal cult. I returned despite my shame because I have important information for you. The Walkyrie, as you know, is a large flying weapon controlled by Bullseye, yes. But it seems that it's not the only weapon in his arsenal. Some other than the Walkyrie? A gigantic flying weapon isn't enough? It is controlled by the same fashion the Walkyrie, but is much more deadly. It's a gigantic and powerful weapon that they intend to use against the Republic soon. More deadly than Walkyrie? Where is this weapon? Sorry, but I do not know. I believe they're still digging it out in its resting place, but more time is needed. So they're just stalling for time. See, understood. Then the sooner we advance on them, the better our chances. They must be setting more traps ahead to delay us further. Let's hurry on, but beware. Can I get a town with a blacksmith, please? I have lots of large mithril I want to use. That field, at a glance, appears to be empty, but there's no doubt a trap has been set here. Damn that Bullseye sect. Will they attempt to hinder us with more trickery? Mallory Castle might be unsafe as well. We must remain cautious. Duke Faustus, with your permission, I'd like to enter Mallory Castle ahead of the major army. If the Bullseye High Priests aren't there yet, I'll never be detected. Okay then, see you in the castle. Nice. If we cross that plain to the southeast, we'll reach Mallory, but let's go to that nearby village for rest and supplies first. Alright. Hey! Vagabond, how's it going? It's been a while since I was last here. That's right, nobody died. Save. Okay. So. What's in here? See if anything's really changed. You're right, I am poisoned still. Hey, Priest, I kind of forgot that I'm poisoned. Could you, like, help out with that? Come on. I could get so many mithril weapons right now. If only I could actually do something about that. Head of Mallory? Yes. People are going in and out of Mallory Castle. Looks like something happened. The Imperial ship is supposedly in Bersel Harbor is a prelude to an invasion. They're probably preparing for a war. I don't think I'll be able to get blacksmith here. Okay. You got any new weapons? You got a steel blade, but I can't exactly do anything with that. A poleaxe, I might be able to. Let's see here. Hey, Cybele. Yes. Yes, you could use that. Not sell the battle spear. Okay. Okay. Steel cestus? Hey, Khan. Yes, you need it. Okay. I got a Venom Blade. Our anchor battling shuriken. Nah. Alright. Is it better than my Phoenix Sword? Well, no. Yeah, I do believe it was a blade, so it's... Who got it? It was a Ratchet. Yeah, it's a Venom Blade. My guy is not specialized in blades. Actually. Somebody might be. Ratchet. Can't equip it. Damn. The only one who can is the one who doesn't use blades. Okay, so... Okay, so... Any useless stuff here. You gotta remember to use that, too. Albert. Get rid of it. Okay. Gotta give that ring to someone. Dark resist plus 20 special attack. I mean... Yeah, I don't have anyone else. I don't have anyone else unless... this is where I pay for it by Julian all of a sudden appearing out of nowhere. Just be like, hey guys, I'm here to rejoin you, and I'm just like, well shit, that could have been yours. And I did not get him up very high. I got him to like level 10. So, he's not exactly doing great level-wise. Okay, I'm gonna make sure at least everybody has a healing drop on them. Oh, minus the healers. The healers don't really need it. But all the non-healers definitely need a healing option. At least one healing option. Okay, healing. Frank, you're just overloaded. Okay, give that to you. You know what? I could give this to... I could load Khan with these because he does not have any MP to begin with. Okay. Go. Alright. Ooh! What you got? Game, what are you doing to me? 5G? Who? Oh no. Oh no, what am I doing? Sure. Oh boy. God only knows what I've just done. Okay, she seems fine. Just wait until the battle. Okay. I had a chicken this whole time. The egg will have been eaten by now. That huge Jake I had the other day. Regret selling it. It had a nice color and probably would have been delicious. Oh, you sold it. Oh well. I'm not gonna get the penguin in this game, in this one. It's alright. Alright, last one. Nope. Hey there. Hey sir, would you like to see a rare treasure? Sure. What you got? Food rations, convenient, lightweight. Ideal for the... Wait. Is it a big ass egg? Cheap, please buy them. Oh. Yes, you're not interested. See, because we don't care about used goods. God damn it. Never mind. I was hoping that Yeah, I missed out on... I missed out on the penguin, so... Oh well. Alright. On to the next fight. Alright. Use. Siren. Health bread. Let's see here. Let's see here. Hagane really needs more health. HP by 4, good roll. Alright. So, let's see here. Alright, let's... Okay, so Danteras. Yeah, that thing... Gonna deposit that thing. You have the power hatchet, you have the spear. Okay, Eldar, I need to figure out what to do with that ring. That's what I was trying to do. Revenge mace. Okay. Frank. Gale Lance. Okay. I have 7 large Mithril, man. Alright, take. Yeah, you can use it. There you go. Okay. Keep all the good stuff for now. Okay, Revenge Mace. Horse needs it. Yep. Deposit the mace. Gale Lance. Oh my god, Danteros. Makes you really good. Alright. Okay, that's about it. And then I got one more ring. Who has the space left? Everybody that probably can't equip a ring. Oh no, they can equip it. Frank, give him more defense, a little bit more luck. He needs it more. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's go. While we rush to look over, the Empire landed in Barisal. We don't have any time to spare, Major. I know speed is critical, but if what Murasame said is true, the enemy will be waiting for us here. But if we sit here wringing our hands, SP will fall by the Imperials. You realize that as well. Keep everyone together. Keep the fighters up front. We should reach Valor with no casualties. So how bad is it? Okay, basic enemies, basic enemies, basic enemies. Okay, not seeing anyone new. There's a trap around here somewhere. Okay. Okay. These are the people I want to boost up. Right here.
Lord, give me your power.
Okay. still only sleep level 1. It's annoying either way. Okay. It's not a whole lot of damage. Go. Good for anyone to finish. Hey. Hey, Grace, I kind of need you to move so you can boost up the other people. Go up. I'd say go at them all you want, but that actually did damage. Okay, I'm gonna have to hold Frank back a bit. He's just too good. There we go.
Celestial
Here we go. Alright. You get you more abilities, man, to proc. Sorry, what weapons? Axes. Okay, nothing to worry about. Alright, game, where's the trap? We go. There we go. New monsters! There we are. Whoa! Those worms are a variety only which live in the southeast part of the Republic. Called stingworms. Say stingworms? What would stingworms be doing here so far from home? Must be a trap set by the bull zone. Venomous potent bees. Okay, they poison. They don't travel alone. There could be other worms around here. I hope the queen isn't among them. Oh, you know there is going to be a queen somewhere. How bad is it? It's a little cause for concern, but nothing too crazy. No! Wrong one. There we go.
His blessings are upon us.
Alright. Here we go. like to bait out the worms a bit, but I need them to be like 1 or 2 steps closer. I just want to see what they do. So here, how big is your movement? Yeah, if they could just take 1 more step, my entire army could just destroy them. At least the mage as well. If I could get a better ring for Frank, that would be nice. Damn. I was hoping for special attack or something. Ah! Gotta go with the big guns then, huh? Not even that big of a worm. Thank you. And Noon unfortunately can't do anything. You could just take 1 more step. It's alright. Eldar can get rid of one of these, hopefully. Oh, no! Really? Now she can. Yeah, those 2 to the left aren't that much of a threat. If I stay out of the range, they're only going to take 1 step, so... I'll just stay out of their reach. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, that's 1 down. 2 attack, 2 defense. That's what I like to see. Okay. Down there. Finish off this lizardman. Did not need an additional power axe. I've got too many already. That harpy still only moved 1? As much as I would like to hit that harpy, I need to get rid of the swarm before he attacks. Ooh. Jesus! How much TNT did he put into that one little bolt, man? The answer is all of it. Okay, that one's actually aggressively moving. I might actually have to take them out. There we go. Attack 1. Defense 2 is alright. It's the attack 1 I'm a little disappointed with. Once again, she's just going to get in the way. Actually, no, she won't be in the way. Beautiful.
Spirits, help me.
There we go. Alright. Not bad. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna have to get rid of these guys. They're too close. So close. Not close enough. Okay. Get rid of the one that we can kill. Not bad. Of course, better magic would be nice there, Hagani. Oh, good lord. That's definitely a cause for concern. She is one of my strongest warriors. There it is. That's the mother of all stingworms, a queen worm, but there's something strange about it. That queen worm is unnaturally huge. She must have been enhanced by the bullseye sect. That thing must possess the strength of a dragon. We must concentrate our efforts if we hope to destroy it. Yeah, of course the queen. Woo! 220 health. She's got a potion. 41 defense, 60 attack. Okay. The 60 attack is the only thing that's cause for concern here. Okay, you go back and take care of this thing. I love the attacks in this game. So awesome. So powerful. Damn. Just off. I gotta pull my guys out of there. Ow. No, and they get to go immediately. My guys should be able to outrun them. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that koi worm is going to be a pain in the ass. To get you guys ready to take on those mages and whatnot. One more step from there, so we'll back you up to there.
His blessings are upon us.
Damage to cut. Holy crap. I know they said they have potent poison, but that's not what I thought they meant by that. Holy shit. Fuck these guys. Thank you for dodging. I already panicked, so I mean, I don't know what else to say to that, but yeah. I need to keep these worms the hell away from everybody. Alright. We'll just drag them out, and then, you know, we'll pick them up as we get further away. Hayward will be great at that. God, there's so much wrong with all this.
Bullseye.
Good job, Hayward. Okay. Yeah, you go down here with these guys for a group heal. Just don't poison. You poison. Well, you can't double poison them, so have at it. She doesn't have, I thought she had R already. Well, that kind of slows everything down a bit, but whatever. Note to self, stay away from the left. Holy shit. She can't do anything, but he can. Okay, Eldar's gonna go over there. Oh, good, the Mass Mage did take one step closer. Good. Unfortunately, it was at the wrong turn order. If the Mass Mage went up first, I could have had him attack the Mass Mage. No, that's not how they want to play it. I see how it is, game.
Spirits, help me.
One hit point warrior, man. Oh my god! Yeah. Thanks for that, Irene. Thank you.
His blessings are upon us.
Grace got absolutely destroyed. Okay. Okay, you have at least an antidote. God, that's a lot of damage. Okay, Hayward, I was expecting a little bit more than that. Everybody's surviving. It's not good. Yeah, who cares about, you know, healing your guys when you can destroy Cybele? Oh, my God. Okay. Grace unexpectedly died. So that is going to be a problem. She is one of my main healers. Yeah, you know what, Hayward? That's going to be your issue. Everyone else is running away. Okay, Irene needs to stay back and heal. Okay, I gotta get rid of you. we'll go on that. Now I gotta deal with these 3 worms and the queen worm. It's gonna be Poison City, man. You know what? No. Irene will push forward. Khan's gonna stay back. Yeah, Khan's got the health to stay back.
His blessings are upon us.
Ooh, he learns slow. That's a good spell for him to have. There we go. Just get rid of one of them. There. Now there's only one chance to get poisoned down there. Alright. Shit. He's still in range. Well, hey, at least he's not poisoning. Alright. Which is fine. We could just gang up on that one. Yeah, you could stay down there. Okay. Thank you. She did more damage than his drill smash. Wow.
His blessings are upon us.
I'm turning into the enemy here. Just only taking 1 or 2 steps at a time. Oh, great. They're infinitely spawning too? Alright, that changes a lot. Okay, good. You actually killed it. Okay, we're good. I gotta kill this thing and then take its spot.
Rise, Phoenix.
While they're focused on Frank for 1 turn. Frank ain't gonna survive this. God, these worms do so much damage. Gotta get rid of the queen. That's a lot of damage I still gotta get through. Well, Ratchet, you live somehow. Congrats. Don't know what else to say to that, but whatever. 9th gate. Ooh, nice. Actually, that will help out. These are melee units after all.
You're late.
Okay. Guess I could have angled it better, but
Give me your power.
Major, you're definitely gonna need some defense on this. Alright, the last spell I'm gonna have you cast is Wendigo, since you have just enough MP for this.
Come, Wendigo.
Not bad at all. Alright, that's another worm down. Damn, I was hoping you to do anything. Any special attack. I don't care if it was the weakest one. Special attacks are needed here, guys. Run away, Hayward. Okay, blocking does help. Blocking helps a lot. That's not going to help out so much. I mean, it is what it is there. Alright, last turn. Let's do this, Ratchet. Get the most out of it. You died in vain, buddy. This is gonna hurt. Oh my god, she's not poisoning. Okay, take that back. She's not going to poison, that's good. Alright, put you in between just because. I guess you guys can work on this worm. I mean, you are strong against this thing, somehow. Jeez. Alright, please let this be the last hit. Better be. Thank you. Get out of here. Whew. Those traps, those bullzone followers. They're really starting to test my patience, Lord Major. Finally, we made it. Mallory is just ahead. Is there something wrong, Duke? I was just thinking about Murasame. I mentioned it. We haven't heard from him since he headed with Mallory. I believe it's safe to say something will be waiting for us in Mallory. Yep. Don't know. Don't know, but either way, we can't stop now. We must go to Mallory. No matter what happens, turning back is not an option. Let's go. I do agree. Can't turn back now. Intent on avenging his father's death, Major headed to look over pursuing the Bullzome High Priest Fial. At the ancient tower, he caught up with Fial, who murdered Conrad and planned to do the same to Duke Palsus. Major and his allies defeated Fial and rescued Duke Palsus, who joined them. Palsus told Major the truth about his great father, which renewed and strengthened the young man's vow to continue his father's mission. To restore the peace of the Republic, they must hurry to Mallory, where Major's sister, Margaret, and her noble husband live. Meanwhile, the Empire moves forward with its invasion of the Republic's heartland. Chapter 5, End. Chapter 6. Here we go. The Titan of Espina. The size of that queen worm, she was absolutely gargantuan. I'm not sure that can't be normal. Maybe she naturally grew that big. I doubt she dragged that grossly enormous body all this way. Who would believe stingworms, which live in tropical areas, would come this far north on their own? Must be the Bullzome sex doing. Their powers are pretty impressive. The messenger from Mallory Castle has taken an awfully long time, Duke Palace. When we arrived, the guard at the castle seemed uneasy. In hindsight, that was odd. You know what bothers me most? Lord Major is Lady Margaret's brother. Shouldn't they let him in right away? Yeah, they should. Could it be? Has the evil influence of the Bolsom sect extended all the way to Mallory? Quite possibly, Eldar is correct. Whether Bolsom or some rebel army, perhaps there's a plan to delay us. If this plot is real, they'll probably won't let us leave town. Have they made us prisoners while leading us to believe we are free? Let's try to leave town, Major. If they won't let us, then we should sneak into the castle. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. But first, I need to see if there's a blacksmith available. Imperial Army is past their storage and is head towards Spain. Now it's time to attack. Lord Tristus is no coward and won't sit back while the Republic is crushed around him. Yes. But first, I need weapons. New weapons. New items and whatnot. More large mithril. Okay. I mean, I like the fact that I'm getting large mithril, but, you know, if I can't use it, then what's the point? There's a chest over there. I'd like to get to that. Eventually. Gee, who are you? I couldn't believe this, but I just saw a ninja. No, really, with my own eyes. Castle, the way he moved, just like in the legends. He climbed the castle like a gecko. Nice. Well, at least he made it to the castle, but God only knows where he is now. Hey, oof, oof. Nope. Nope. Hello. The partner was in a panic earlier, screaming, there's a ninja, so I rush over, and what do I see? Nothing! Must have been dreaming or something. Scratching noise. Nothing crazy. Ooh, a ruin map. Alright. According to my tarot card reading, luck is running short for Major. However, fortune will return and smile upon him soon. I hope. Out of the way. Out of the way. Move. Okay. Oh-ho! Yes, yes there is. Okay then, whose equipment am I making? Oh wow, I mean, I got it right here. Hell yeah. The Bone Eater! That's a cool name. Not that much stronger. But it is probably, you know, probably packing a huge punch here. Yeah, we'll make something for Frank. Why not? Let's see what kind of support Frank would get. Apollo Pin. Attack up by attacking luck up. That's actually quite useful. Yeah, Frank would definitely use it. Yeah. Okay, do I have any more on me right now? I gotta sell a few things, and then I gotta go back to the headquarters and grab my other mithril. Is there no one here, really? We came in to purchase weapons so we could defend ourselves. The weapon dealer said he couldn't sell us, even though I see a bunch of them around. Damn it. Got treats for a living, so I know a thing or two about how to use an axe. Wanted to buy a battle axe, but they refused to sell me one. Guess I'll have to use my trusty wood axe. The owner of the Commander Mallory Armor ordered a moratorium on weapon sales. I wonder why. The official response is they don't want inexperienced people getting hurt. Something isn't right. What about the item shop? People should pick up weapons to defend the town. Then why was I ordered not to sell any weapons? Yeah, it is a little weird. Alright. It's the item shop over here. Because if I can't sell my stuff, I'm just gonna have to throw it in the, throw it in storage, which, you know, I kind of want a return on my items here, so I could get more mithril weapons. But, yeah, if that's how the game wants to roll, then that's how the game's gonna roll. Okay. Hey, we're at a bar. Keep hearing about the Republic's financial problems. About the sport with the Empire. Haven't heard any good news lately. No drinking is bad for you, but all bad news bums me out. Yeah. Any unique people. Kind of. Can't have enough able monks, especially adept monks like myself. Once you organize your army, please come talk to me again. Battle's where soldiers shine. Hey, young one, I would love to show you my skills in battle, but it appears you've had enough for now. Perhaps next time. Ever since endgame, Mallory was closed. Military people have stopped coming in. Noticed more and more empty seats in the past several days. I have some wicked magic. If you saw it, you'd hire me. If you need a mage, talk to me. Interesting. Came all the way out here because we were hired to renovate Mallory Castle, but now we're told the work is being delayed. Could have happened to stop our work. You know what? I want more monks. Yeah. Can't have enough able. Okay. I guess I'll be able to talk to some of them later on for next battle's probably a gimmick somewhere. There. We got large metal. Hey, I could use that. Could always use more large mithril. Hey, bird people. The other day my husband Finding went to Mallory Castle. He's been missing ever since. Here their army closed again. I don't know what to do. I can't leave without my husband. Okay, that sounds like somebody I'm going to have to look out for. Holy Ankh. I think I already have a Holy Ankh. Okay. Daddy went to the castle, and no answer. Gotcha. Alright, buddy, that's what I need. Like, it's not the mithril I need more than it is the money I needed to forge my mithril items. Okay, the church is right there. That's good. I'm also looking for stat boosting items. Cockroach. Not exactly a stat boosting item, but, you know. Small mithril. I might do another small mithril item because the first one was really good. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna go save because I'm gonna make a mithril item for Cybele, and I'm hoping it's the halberd, but I don't know how the mithril items work in this game. Okay. Like, I don't know if it's like my best my strongest like weapon skill that I get a mithril item of, or if it's any of the weapon types that they can equip. Because for all I know, I could have just lucked out with Hayward getting his explosive shot. Ooh. Actually, Grace, you could use that. You have the same tank. Yes! There we go. Giving her Aura 2 is going to be nice. Okay, okay. Here we go. Yes. Okay. I've got a small mithril line around here somewhere. Alright. Who should I make it? You know what? Yeah, let's make one specially for Hagani. Alright, while I go and store some items and pull out, like, I guess the most I'm going to be able to afford is 2 more mithril weapons at best. So, without access to a shop, this is going to be rough. Okay, yeah, let's deposit it. Don't want to get rid of... Don't want to use up any of my potions just yet. Okay. Deposit that. Deposit that. Okay, so Obright has one of the large mithrils. So I have to remember that. Keep the map out. Drop the poleaxe. Okay. Here we go. Take. Okay. I need it actually in my party. So, Eldar will take one. Khan will take one. That's the most I'm going to be able to get out of this group. With the amount of money I don't have. Alright. So let's go on. See who's going to cost me what. Power ring. Hey, power ring is a power ring. It's useful. Oh my god, it does defense too as well as attack? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, he's got to equip that. Alright. Alright, so. Let's see here. I got yours. I'm probably going to want to keep the Wendigo. I could use it for you. She's got a good one already. He's got one. She's just got a good one. There's not many people in my roster here that could use one, so Khan will have it. 5,500 gold? Okay. The giant cestus? Hell yeah. It even increases his defense. Hell yeah. Alright. Well. Let's bite the bullet. Massacre and I could probably do better than the one that she's got. If I could get one that will just passively regen her MP, oh my god, she would be just a force to be reckoned with. I already had one. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I already got it, so... Yeah, why not? Okay. So everyone's pretty much getting their best weapons, so we've had one dud, which is fine. We've got plenty of materials, so don't have to worry about anything. The Imperial forces are approaching, and it's too dangerous to leave town. To ensure no danger befalls you, your sister Labar has requested to prevent you from leaving town. Yeah, I'm sure. Sure of that. What about going into the castle? Lord Tristan knows of your request for an audience. We will summon you when the time has come. Yeah, sure. Others have told me you are in a hurry to leave for Espia. At the moment, the castle is quite busy. Wouldn't you please wait just a little bit longer? You know what? No. No, we're done. We're done talking. Regardless of the inconvenience, do you still insist on rushing? Yes! We're done. We're done talking. We're done waiting. Let's get out of here. Hello? Is that my sister? No, that's something else. I am Wilmer, commander of the Mallory army. I was just about to come and greet you, Lord Major. I'm glad we found your way here. Unfortunately, Lord Tristan is completely swamped with various duties right now. He will see you as soon as possible. Yeah, I'm sure about that. I'm sure. If you might be so kind, could you wait for him in the waiting room? If it's not too much trouble. Wilmer's asked us to go to the waiting room. Shall we go? Yeah. Very good. It's right this way. Yeah, I'll be waiting with my army. Let's go. Yeah. Oh my God. This is giving me Shining Force 1 vibes. About ready to go into jail. Look at this. Like, ha! You fool! This is the waiting room. Please relax here until the Lord arrives. Now, at least my cell has a window. We've been locked in. That does it. He's locked the door behind him. It's an obvious trap. Yeah. That's exactly right. I came here to investigate, but why didn't you wait until I contacted you? We got worried. So you're alive, Gorosami. Takes a lot to kill me, Sir Danteres. Mallory is worse off than we thought. Lord Tristan is a prisoner here, and Braff has a son. Braff, the son of Fafford? What do you mean? Braff is Algernon. He has been kidnapped? That appears to be the situation. After being with Lord Tristan, he asks that I hurry to Aspia to spy on Braff and the Imperial Army. So Braff really is guilty. To think the son of a Republican general could do such a thing. If he is connected to the Empire, Aspia has been betrayed. It seems his mother's blood still flows in him. Duke Palaces, have you told everyone the story of Braff's birth? When Fafford was young, he fell in love with a young Bullzone priestess. It was a very passionate affair. The priestess gave birth to a son, then disappeared. Fafford was devastated and never married. I heard General Fafford's wife died during childbirth. Stories were circulated to hide the truth. Fafford couldn't admit he had an affair with the priestess of Bullzone. The woman who gave birth to Braff and disappeared was Basanda. She's now the high priestess of the Bullzone sect and a massive bitch. The Basanda? Danteres, you know of her? I see. Then you know how terrifying Basanda is. It is a miracle you're still alive. I heard that story when I was captured in a town called Sorrow. Basanda's birthplace near Bullzone Temple. Well, this makes what Braff said at the castle a little more understandable. In any case, this is no time for long conversations. You're being locked up in this room is also Braff's doing. I guess since the door's locked, our enemies are waiting for us outside. Wouldn't you agree? How long do we need to hold Wilmer off before you can bring everyone here? And if we bring everyone in, the entire castle's going to be after us. I'll see how quickly I can bring them. Alright. Do your best. And I'll go. Now that he's managed to lock us in here, Wilmer will gather his forces to the inner court. That must mean the soldiers left inside the castle are the ones Wilmer doesn't trust. Yes, those would be soldiers who are still loyal to Lord Christus. I see. That means, while we stall Wilmer, perhaps we could get the other soldiers to pull some strings for us? Alright, we understand the plan. Let's go confront Wilmer's army, shall we, Major? Oh, just gonna open the window and go. Gotcha. Oh, is it going to be a pincered fight? They seem to have a very large force to counter just the three of us. Finally, you appear, Lord Major. Guess you realize no matter how long you put it off, it will do you no good. You may be heroes who escaped from Imperial lands, but alone the three of you won't be much of a problem. We shall bury your remains with honor. We are grossly outnumbered by Wilmer's forces. Perhaps if we could stall for a little more time. Their overconfidence will be their undoing. See how their soldiers are concentrating the front and back? Race to the middle of the guard and use the obstacles to cut off their men. Buy us more time. Here we go. What we got here? How bad is your magic? Bolt 2 is going to suck. Got axe guys. What do you got? You just have a heavy lance. Yeah, it's just the mages that are going to suck. Oh, you actually have bow knights. Oh my god. Honest to god bow knights. The great shell. Okay, I need to get that door open. Okay, that's going to be something I gotta look after. And then, what's your stats? Ooh, you got Shiva's sword. Nice. It's not cool that I'm just having to do this with just Dawn turns. I'm glad I got him to level 4 promoted, but I wasn't expecting this. Alright, let's go. Wonder where the rest of my arm is going to appear. Unfortunately, I don't have the better spear with me, but hey, they'll have to do. Alright, I'm ready for them. They just gotta, you know, they just gotta get to me. Like, if they just booked it to me, I mean, I would have just been in danger. But no. They're stalling. Yeah, the fact that I actually take damage from these guys. It's kind of sad.
Talk?
Woo! Well, Donterra's not really going to be doing much if I keep one-shotting these guys.
Talk?
Major has no chill for these guys. Took me forever to get him to use these abilities, and now he's just using it every turn of this one. You know what? That's fine. Danteras doesn't need any experience anyways, I guess. Oh, beautiful counter. Allow me to use the medical herb and have Danteras heal. Hey guys. There we are. Here's the rest of my group. Who's going to be left behind? Okay. We seem to have made it in time, Duke Pulses. Good. It's you, Murasumi. We've been waiting. Worried when you didn't return on time, but I never expected such a grave predicament. It's not grave. No, we're here. We'll make short work of these guys. Duke Pulses, now that I've finished gathering information, I shall join you in battle. Hey, I've got another ninja. Damn it, the Major Battalion. How did they get in here? Major and its reinforcements are still separated. Kill them before they can reunite. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, my other ninja's out. Yeah. I mean, I got a good guy. I mean, he's got Blaze 2, Slow, and Resist. He's got a good spread of magic. But I want to see what the other ninja has in terms of magic.
Lord, give me your power.
Alright. All you had to do was charge the front, and I would have been dead. Whoa! Holy shit. All I gotta say to that is, ow! Surprised Murasami survived that attack. Wow, those medical herbs don't heal for much, do they? Damn.
Bullseye.
For once, the Silver Knights are not a joke. Man, that hurt. Well, I don't have to worry about the spear now.
Celestial Lord.
Ah, she naturally learns the Aura spell now. There we go. Yeah, go on, go after him. Yeah, we gotta get these guys over there to take on that mage. Oh, good. He wants to actually just fight. Okay, I won on that trade. And well, since there's not much you can do, attack-wise, you might as well cast magic.
Disappeared.
Good. It wasn't blinded for long. Yeah, Yeah, these giant armors, they got some defense to them. What is your defense? 47. There we go. Dunterra's just got a little bit more HP there. And Major is doing really good level-wise. Get rid of this guy.
Bullseye.
With a nuke! Gotta get rid of those barrels on the left. That's the next target. But I'm definitely keeping my army on the left side. Those Silver Knights scare me. After that first hit...
His blessings are upon us.
Nope. There we go, that'll free up some inventory space for me. Alright, come on, charge. Damn it. She no longer has her support spell while she has this thing equipped. It's kind of annoying, actually.
Lord, give me your power.
Let's go. I got 2 sets of mages over there I gotta deal with.
Disappear.
Okay. Not much he can do there, but what he can do is use just tag everybody with this weapon. Everybody gets a buff now. Alright, as long as the weapon doesn't crack, we're good. Of course, the one with the weapon the item that I want to use, the power ring, he's not in this battle. He's like, you know what? You guys got it. And damn well we don't got it.
Rain thunder.
We're just going in now. I need to get rid of this mage. Alright, that's one mage down. Beautiful. Really? You're actually going for Eldar? I've got the leader up front, and you actually go for Eldar. I like it. It's one less guy attacking my leader. What I don't like is the giant armor ignoring the leader. No, honestly, it would probably just be easier for me to heal her. Make sure she doesn't die. Or at least give her a good chance of living. There we go. Can she hit him? Yes, she can. Just him, though. Oh, if that's the kid. You know what? They've got him. Plays to 4. Love it.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
Go. He needs the big healing.
His blessings are upon
It depends on the resistance. Like, some of the enemies that I were fighting were weak to the wand attacks. Not the wand attacks, but staves. So that does factor in. Weapon advantage in this game. It is different. Ooh. Okay, that's gonna hurt. Okay, I need to get Grace up there fast. Don't want to aggro the boss, though. I guess I could stand here and not aggro the boss. I hope.
Rise, Phoenix.
Okay, Bone Knight took a good amount of damage. How about the mage? Probably could have done better with Bolt. Go. It's alright. I need to start clearing these barrels out. I don't think Grace is gonna reach over there with her aura. I mean, I took out the archer, so... Not the archer, I took out the mage, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue. Here come the Silver Knights, I mean... Sorry, Danters, you're getting destroyed. Bye, buddy. Yeah, you weren't gonna survive that even if you had full health. He backed up. And you're going after Masker. Why is no one targeting the leader? He's within reach. Okay, whatever. Can I retract it from here? Yes, I can. Well,
Father bestow blessings on us.
I would have been able, if Grace was just a little bit faster, she would have been able to reach him. Reach for, Donter's, but it didn't matter. Okay, gotta get rid of these Silver Knights. The surprisingly threatening Silver Knights. The, I can't believe they turned a joke into an actual threat Silver Knight. Ooh! 53 damage. Not bad at all. Okay, can I just... No. Okay. If I want to get in there, I'm gonna have to have both support magic and resist magic going. God only knows what he has. Alright, last barrel. There we go. Ooh, large mithril out of that one. Alright. So what I can do is I can go right here, cast resist on these guys, so they'll be protected from any magic. 'Cause I'm sure the boss with the sword called Shiva has got a magic attack that he can use. So... Oh, I could have just equipped the halberd. Oh well. Oh well. She could use more experience with the, Damn, won't be able to reach the leader. Well, you guys are up. She could use the spear experience. She only knows, like, one move. God, they really like using that attack. Nice hit. And he goes to finish off Murasame. Yeah, that was bound to happen. There's not much for you to actually do here, Grace. Yeah, just hang back. Hang back while we kill this boss. There we go. One down. And now we just devastate you with magic. Whew, 50 damage. So beautiful. Meanwhile, I mean, Noon, he still has Freeze 2.
When to go?
It's sad. He should have more magic than this. I mean, his magic is good, don't get me wrong. Alright. Had to beat the shit out of you. Okay. Not as much damage as I was hoping for. Alright. And I guess we'll finish it off with you. Yep. Just enough. Just enough damage. And I got the Shiva sword, which is probably better than my Phoenix sword. I've lost. Major, you have a ninja with you. He must be the one who snuck in here yesterday. You're a commander of the Mallory army, reporting directly to Lord Tristus. Why would you do this? Espina's future is in danger, and I ran out of patience, Don Terrace. I fear for my homeland. By now, I expect this has been invaded, and it's under occupation. This can't be the work of the main Imperial Army. They're far too large to coordinate and move this quickly. I commend your insight, Lord Palsus. From the Empire, Erewhon's force on an army from Bosom sect, and as long as Mallory stays neutral, there's no threat to Algernon's life. Major, please don't rely on Lord Tristus. He's just protecting his lord's child. I understand, but still. Do you think Commander Wilmer did this for Master Algernon? He rejected all of Braff's demands, so Wilmer apparently intended to put all the blame on himself by locking Tristus in the castle and mobilizing the army. Braff is guarding the outer wall of Aspia. Until we defeat his army, I don't believe it would be wise to release Lord Tristus. Just as Wilmer worried, he would try to dispatch his army despite the danger to Algernon's life. If that was the case, I should go and let the people inside Mallory Castle know the situation. Let us proceed to the castle wall of Espia, Major. We must crush the Braff's army. Yeah. Well, before I do that, I got a little place in here I want to see. Ooh, 3 chests. Nice. Got in here. Dark matter. Not too keen on that. Gun gear. Oh. Interesting. Nope. It's not that strong. It's kind of outclassed. Macho base. Well, I know someone would use that. Now I gotta rearrange my party. Wilmer betrayed our lord after Tristan ordered his army to Aspia, despite the threats against his son. Know why he did it, but so I went along with the plan, but I was against trapping the major army. Yeah. And no. Save the master's life, the major army must enter battle alone. I don't like this predicament. In any other circumstances, the Mallory army would fight by your side against the Imperial army. Let's see here. I'm looking for a Birdman. Or more chests to go and rob. Potions are useful. The pretty glove. It's got a special attack attached to it, which more agility, -2 attack. Keep the back. I'll keep the good glove on. Yeah, I'm looking for any stat boosted items at all, game. You want to give them to me. Okay, that's where I was imprisoned. Okay, that's the cooking staff. There's a barrel in there that I can inspect. Come on. Nope, nothing. Okay, nothing. Lucky cookie! He needs all the luck he can get. Bendig's locked up right now. We can't release him because he's very close to Lord Tristus. Flies to see Tristus and tells him about the situation would nullify the efforts of Lord Major. I'm sorry, man. Another large mithril. Lord Major, I'm glad you made it here in one piece. I have some very important information for you. Wilmer, commander of the Mallory army, has betrayed Lord Tristus. Oh, we kinda, Yeah, we kind of actually already know that, but good on you for, you know, letting us know. In fact, we actually killed him, so no more traitors for us. Okay. Alright. Let me go and get some mithril items for my other guys, I guess. First off, revive. Okay. When I say mithril weapons for other people, I mean one mithril. Holy shit. Alright. Alright. Save. Now my issue is going to be... Okay, will I now be able to sell stuff? Because I got a lot of things that I want to sell. Which could give me, you know, a chance for another mithril weapon. You should pick up weapons to defend the town. The weapons are not to sell any weapons. Oh, we're still at this. Alright. Equip. The issue with that is... Like, the issue with that is I lose my Phoenix level 2. But that is Fire Spark and Wind Resistance, plus 30. I think I'll keep the Phoenix Sword. Can I at least... Can I at least... No, the item shop is still not open. Okay. No new items. Nothing to sell, so I have one shot any mithril item. So, alright. Which of my reserves do I like the most? Well, I'm definitely going to keep that. Yeah, Lance can go away. That I'm going to just give to someone. Okay. Might just give Oberite a mithril weapon. I'm only going to be able to afford one at that price, so yeah, I guess I'll just give it to Oberite. Yeah. Alright. Transfer! Hey, Oberite, guess what? You're back in. And you too, Hagane. You know, Murasama, I like you and all, but I'm curious as to what Hagane can learn. Alright, Oberite, let's get you your mithril weapon. Then I gotta remember to hand off the mace to the other guy. $6,000. I'm probably just off for another one. But I don't have that many other people I would need a better weapon with. The Sky Tomahawk. Well, Oberite, you are a ranged fighter. It's probably because I had a Tomahawk equipped. But hey, that's fine. He gets a good Tomahawk, he'll be fine. You know, and it's unforgivable that they got rid of Frank. Kinda sad. How dare they do that to me? Alright. So, gonna save again, and then on to the next fight. Actually, no. I gotta go to the bar. See if I could get more monks in, because more healing it would probably be the best thing for me. Alright. Whew. Almost. That's not it. This is it. No, it isn't. Yeah, this was the bar. Out of the way. Can't have enough able monks, especially adept monks like myself. Once you organize your army, please come talk to me again. Okay. So, guess it's going to be something else. Okay, front door, where are you? There you are. This entrance to Mallory will be kept the same as before Wilmer was defeated. We do anything suspicious so soon after all the records of the garden, Lord Tristan might discover the truth. Okay. The Mallory has you trapped here. You're concerned about poor Algernon. Thank you for your kindness. We can't help you now, but I know we'll be praying that your journey ahead remains safe. Okay. Where do I need to go? Is it someplace inside the castle? Or is there another exit? Okay. Day Master Algernon was here. There was nothing unusual. We had no idea what was happening. Because we didn't discover the abduction, Wilmer ended up dead. That shall haunt me forever. Our mission was to block Lord Major and delay him while the Imperial Army took Aspia. Planning to gone through Mallory would be forever seen as traitors to the Republic. Okay. Am I missing something? Master Algernon was abducted. Lady Margaret became quite despondent. It was hard for me to see her like that. Okay. Oh, duh. I forgot to walk through everywhere up here. Lord Tristan and Lady Margaret. This room feels quite empty without the two of them. Once Brad, who took control of this castle, is defeated, they will be able to return here. How long must I wait until Lord Tristan comes back to this room? Everything must remain calm until then. Lord Tristan and Lady Margaret don't know Wilmer's been defeated. They were sitting quietly in the room. Sure, Lord Major would love to see your sister if they meet, however. Lord Tristan is bound to learn the truth. Lord Major should only visit after the liberation of Aspia. Damn. Can't do anything about that there. It had disappeared now, but when we were watching Aspia Castle, we noticed a giant figure just beyond the castle. Thought it was my imagination, so I asked my partner what he saw. He saw the same thing. Don't know what it was, but we had a human form. How could such a giant person exist? Looked at us like with growing red eyes. Yeah, that's not gonna be fun to fight. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. So this was a waste of time. Anything else in the courtyard that I might have missed? Minus the two barrels I didn't even bother to go after. No. Nah, this is just a courtyard with nothing in it. Alright. Sad thing is, I didn't even need to go to the center. I could have just gone left in that battle, take out the mage, the 2 armored soldiers, and it would not have been an issue either way. Okay, so, how am I supposed to get out of here? Take advantage of unrest within the Republic, Imperial forces have pushed to the Republican mainland. That wasn't enough, there are reports of Lord Counter had been assassinated. Yeah, it is unfortunate. We kept the same as before when War was defeated. If we do anything special so soon after the ranks of the guard, Lord Tris might discover the truth. Okay, so how do you propose I leave? That's all I wanted to do. Leave. I'm not going to believe this. Okay, yeah, we already heard you. Probably gotta talk to everybody in the tavern. Oh, my tarot card reading. Luck is running short. Fortune will smile and... Okay. Yeah, I'll just go talk to everybody at the, Or... talk to, a few people in the headquarters first, since I'm near that. How is there not another way out of here? Raph wouldn't send these traps to avenge his father. I think he may have another motive. Okay. Been delayed a bit. I'm glad it's not too late. Raph is formidable. Keep your guard up. Okay. Wilmer knew of Lord Tristan Timbers, so he locked him away to prevent him from dispatching them out of their army. So he remained loyal after all. Alright. We circled the northeastern part of the Republic. Can that be right? Someone must be purposely leading us in circles. The rescue was delayed so the Imperial Army should advance. Can't believe so much. Okay. And it was actually going to lead us to the downfall of Estrina. Okay. Okay, it's not going to matter. The main players aren't giving me any advice. So... So the question is... Let's talk to everybody in here. How many years have passed since Lady Margaret married and moved here? Since her son Algernon was born, he doesn't have another child. That's sad when you think about it. The town entrance is closed now, so we can't get elsewhere to find work. Yes, there's nothing to do but drink and kill time. That's why we're here, because we were hired to renovate Mallory Castle, but now we're told the work is being delayed. What could have happened that would stop our work? Supplies of our citizens would starve. I don't mean to boast, but I worked twice as hard as some of the other nights. If you need a soldier, let me know. If you ever need to hire more soldiers, come on by. My name is Dyler. Okay. Find yourself a lot of time on your hands, why don't you spend it with us? No. Ever since the front gate Mallory was closed, military people stopped coming in. We've noticed more and more empty seats in the past several days, okay? The work of Mallory wants to return to Espia, but they won't let anyone through the front gate. Yeah. You've heard about the Republic's financial problems, the war? Okay, I already talked to you. Alright, I am stuck. With the recipe, I'm way here from the store. Some people left the Imperial Army. It's quite chaotic. It caused a panic here, too. Guess they won't panic knowing the Imperial Army was near. Maybe talking with the family again. Okay, yep. What about you? Poor Dad, hurry up and come back to us, please. Okay. Alright. Well. Am I gonna have to look this up? It's like I'm not... Probably missing one person I'm supposed to talk to, and I just haven't. They're serious about an ASP. The church is the only place they won't attack. By the time the Imperial Army reaches Mallory, the place will be full of people. I think it was possible for the Imperial Army to ASP. Now it's become a reality. Don't know what else to do but pray. Dear God, who resides in the heavens, grant us protection, grant us grace. It's the biggest crisis the Republic has ever faced. I'm praying for a peaceful resolution. There's a universal truth about war. The outcome depends on 70% skill and 30% luck. Although you're outnumbered, if you use that 30% to your benefit, the Republican army stands a chance. Think of it. Major army from Flagger are the ones who eluded the Imperial army. Aren't you the Republic's elite unit? Please return to Aspia and repel the Emperor and his armies. Yeah, well, the issue being is, how am I going to get out of here? Alright. It's time for me to have a quick bathroom break, so I'll be right back. Give it about 5 minutes.